Well, first of all, congratulations on the film. You were phenomenal in it.
Oh, thank you.
I gotta ask you a question. If I ever find myself in a high-speed car chase like you did in this movie, can you give me some tips on how to look cool when I'm doing it? I mean, first of all, I don't know if I'll ever survive it, but how do I do one hand on the steering wheel? I mean, give me some tips on how to look awesome like you did in the movie.
That's just acting.
It's just acting,
part, yeah.
right? But I mean, like.
I was very, very scared. I mean, I can't do roller coaster rides or do any of that stuff with my kids. I mean, I was always terrified of it, and this stuff was acting. And plus, the fact that I was there with Diane, so it's like you have a buddy with you, you know? That sort of takes some of the terror away.
So if you were actually in one of those chase scenes, you don't think you'd be able to do
I'd be useless.
You'd be useless.
I'd park the car, get out, and just
just run.
Goof it.
Now I'm 26 years old, but I would consider myself out of shape. I'm a skinny fat guy. But you know, you're in shape. You're doing all these amazing stunt sequences. What's the key to like staying in shape as you get older? I mean, I'm trying to like.
Just stay in shape. Just you can do something like. You know, even walk fast for half an hour. That's all you need to do to stay in shape. You know?
You work out and everything. When you eat, what do you like?
I do. Yeah, I eat right, and I work out in my fashion. You know, I'm not a gym freak. I used to be, but I got over that.
Right.
But I do my own thing. You know.
Let me say this, one of my favorite scenes in the movie is when you walk up to the passport guy and you show him your passport and he asks you why you're entering Berlin. And I personally, I always get freaked out when they ask me these questions like, what am I doing in the country? Because I'm worried that they're gonna like take me aside and interrogate me. Do you ever get nervous when they ask you those questions? Do you like freeze up or like get nervous in your head? Yeah,
it used to happen a lot when I was at college in England, flying from Belfast over at the height of the Troubles in Ireland, so and because you're a single guy with long hair, they'd always pull you in, you know.
Right.
So that always got a little bit.
Yeah, a little freaked out.
Nervy, you know. But since no, I've rarely been pulled in, you know.
No. Yeah.
You know, some guys will notice, you know, when you go for that search, they'll always pick one out of every 5, you know.
Right.
They always go for me because it's like, oh, let's see what he has in his bag, you know. It's like, fuck you. So it's like.
One of my favorite scenes in the movie is, again, one of the coolest things about this movie is that there's so many twists and turns.
Yes.
And we are in the dark as much as you are in the dark as a character. As an actor, though, you've read the script, you know what happens in the end. We're not going to say it, obviously. Yeah. But when you actually are acting these scenes out, how do you keep yourself from like giving a clue away with your face or something like that? Are you consciously thinking about how not to give away clues when you're performing?
I guess, and just you have to believe in who the character is, you know, and he's a botanist and he's there attending a biotechnology summit, and that's what he's there for, you know. And he can't figure out why everybody else doesn't believe that.
Right.
And so that's who I am. I'm a botanist, you know.
So you kind of just keep that in mind, that way you don't give anything away.
Yeah, I'm just, everybody else is crazy except me, you know.
Well, seriously, congratulations on the film. You were amazing.
Thanks, buddy.